Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Art Filmscope. Today we're heading straight into the heat with Chicago Fire, a show that never fails to blend adrenaline, emotion, and the brotherhood of Station 51. This episode takes us deep into the lives of the firefighters and paramedics who risk everything to save others while fighting their own personal battles behind the flames. From high-stakes rescues to emotional twists that hit harder than the explosions, we're breaking down the drama, the teamwork, and the heart that makes Chicago Fire one of TV's most gripping series that I end Chicago Fire Season 14. Stella Kidd isn't exactly enjoying herself, and it's not particularly enjoyable to see the show put her through a lot. Since her debut in Season 4, Miranda Mayo's Chicago Fire persona has grown to be one of Firehouse 51's most significant characters. Sadly, she hasn't been treated as such in the NBC procedural drama television series. Indeed, during her tenure on Chicago Fire, Kidd has experienced some very amazing experiences. Naturally, both her profession as a firefighter and her relationship with Kelly Severide have been highlights, despite the fact that their romance has undoubtedly had its share of ups and downs. But it's undeniable that Kidd has been mistreated by Chicago Fire in Season 14. The burning of Christopher Herman's home in Season 14, Episode 4, was Chicago Fire's most recent claim against Kidd. Many will concur that the real victims of the fire were Herman and his family. However, because of Kidd and Severide's foster child, Isaiah, the tragedy nevertheless caused considerable resentment. Isaiah inquired about Herman's son, who is his age, after learning of the house fire, and Kidd assured him that the tiny child would be all right. But as it happened, Isaiah didn't want to hear it. Kidd was unaware that her remarks seemed to offend him. Isaiah became enraged with his foster mother for speculating about the welfare of Herman's son. In Chicago Fire Season 14, Episode 4, Isaiah clearly experienced some tragedy that led him to feel sympathy for Herman's son. People probably thought he was fine after whatever occurred to him, but he wasn't. But Kidd was unaware of that. She was merely attempting to reassure Isaiah, who is likewise not at fault. After all, he's simply a little child who has experienced a lot. Even yet, Kidd didn't deserve to be scolded, and her altercation with Isaiah in Chicago Fire Season 14, Episode 4, has only highlighted their ongoing conflict. While her husband has made it seem simple, Kidd hasn't been able to establish a connection with Isaiah since she and Severide welcomed him in. However, Kidd has other issues besides her home life. And that wraps up this episode's review of Chicago Fire. Once again, the team at Firehouse 51 proves that courage isn't just about running into burning buildings. It's about loyalty, sacrifice, and never giving up on one another. The emotion, the intensity, the humanity, that's what keeps fans coming back week after week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more TV breakdowns and cinematic insights right here on Mr. Art Filmscope. Until next time, stay safe, stay inspired, and keep that fire burning.